This may surprise you, but Vira was not the character that I originally wanted to play in Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. At launch, I was actually a Zooey main. I had played her some in vanilla, really liked her design, and thought she was pretty fun. However, that fun faded fast in Rising when I realized she was not very good, which is why I eventually made the switch to Vira. So imagine my shock when I look at her in this current version of the game and think, man, this character's kind of cooking. It's been a long journey since the initial release of the game, but over time, Zooey has received changes that have, in my opinion, taken her from the bottom end of the cast to a more competitive character. In this video, I'm going to discuss what her past problems were, what has been done to fix those problems, and then do a little bit of peacemaking in ranked. So let's make like Zooey's dragon and learn something. Please don't click off the video. I think the best way to understand why people are higher on Zooey nowadays is to remember what she lacked in the beginning. Now, don't get it twisted. It's not like Zooey was completely devoid of anything good. A lot of her far-reaching normals, most notably her far M, her far H, and even her 2M are pretty darn good. They offer great range with pretty good startup to play that mid-range game very well. Having an armored advancing move with 6-6H is also very nice for contesting opposing options at that range. I would be remiss, of course, if I didn't talk about her dragon mechanic. The skills that she has access to when she has dragon meter offer her unique ways to lock down the opponent, especially when she has them cornered. All of this is great in a vacuum, but when you consider the broader context of her in Rising, you can see where problems arose. For Zooey to get to her most advantageous positions, which, could be this corner spot here, it could be a bit of a slog during a match. Her mid-screen routes offered her very little corner carry or damage without having to use resources like bravery points or meter for an ultimate skill. And her ultimate skills were not really party starters outside of using ultimate lightning for a throw bait. She didn't and still doesn't have a meterless reversal, so it could be hard for her to get started if she was on defense. With a game that is centered around dash light, Zooey was unable to link her 6-6L into a close medium. Vira being able to do this was one of the reasons why I switched to her. Zooey would have to go into far L because it was the consistent option, and I put consistent in quotes because if all that weren't bad enough, if you landed a 6-6L on a crouching opponent, especially on block, the far L would whiff on crouchers. There were just so many points of inconvenience that made playing her a needlessly uphill battle. Luckily, the developers saw the plight of Zooey players and made incremental improvements to her quality of life. I believe that there were 3 key points in the timeline of changes, the first being the Vayne patch. This version saw Zoe's far L hitbox expanded downward so it would no longer whiff on a crouching opponent. It was a small change, but it was a step in the right direction in terms of at least giving her the ability to consistently combo or keep up pressure after using a strong universal tool like 6-6L. Sometime later, the Versusia patch happened, and that was probably the largest patch of the game at that point. All characters were now given the ability to link 6-6L into close medium, and that included Zooey. This allowed her to be on a more even playing field with other characters who already had that utility from landing a dash light, most notably just having somewhat better combo and pressure ability off of that dash light. She also received a change to heavy lightning that increased her combo potential in the corner, as the opponent would now ground bounce on the first hit. And finally, Season 2 saw the release of Meg alongside what was probably the biggest patch for Zooey. Her dragon skills all received buffs to their damage. The light summon dragon was changed so that it would always launch an opponent on hit. Additionally, her aerial spinning slash special received buffs so that the medium version was no longer blockable in the air, and the heavy version offered a ground bounce on a successful hit at the cost of no longer being plus on block. There were of course other changes that I didn't talk about that also helped her out, such as changes to other moves' hit behaviors and damage, but these were the blockbuster adjustments in my opinion. The big overarching theme is that these changes provide her with more consistency in being able to execute her game plan, and what I mean by that is that she has an easier time in being able to both get to her most advantageous position as well as maximizing that advantage to win games. Just take the simple scenario of landing a dash L in neutral now. Consider how being able to link into a medium auto combo, canceling the aerial spinning slash, and still being able to continue the combo to put the opponent in the corner from further distances is a huge boon to her being able to start her dragon corner pressure. If you can't corner them, having a meaty light dragon land land after a combo can leave you with a whopping 37 frames of advantage while still pushing your opponent across the screen. Heck, being able to do this off an anti-air heavy DP is amazing as well. When you have the opponent cornered, you're getting more bang for your buck with the added damage potential that was given to her skills and routes. So across the board, there are now less steps that Zooey needs to take and less interactions that she needs to win in order to come out on top over the course of a game. With a character that has a multi-step game plan such as her, this is very significant and very beneficial. Of course, there are still matchups that pose problems for her, but it's better that she would struggle because of that and not because of some fundamental flaws to the character itself. Even for her overall matchup spread, these changes tip the scales more in her favor in certain spots because of her strength and ability to play the game that she wants. I mean, just as evidence, Koji Coco immediately took the character to Risk and Arc World Tour Gold event, and right after the buffs won the whole bracket. Looking at her now, Zooey has come a long way from the state that she was in at launch. And even as somebody who now plays a character that doesn't necessarily love playing against this glow up, I think it's pretty awesome for her. As a matter of fact, I want to rekindle the old flame and play the old main. So let's go ahead and hit the rank streets, play a little bit of master matches with Zooey. Vikala. Ooh, Viki. Might be pretty good because Vira is a character that does not like fighting Viki, so we'll see how Zooey fares here. Oh. I got lucky. I think I take away the BP here. So she's down to 1. She's already a low health character too, so next hit could be pretty brutal if I can get it. Ah, Dormouse. Alrighty. My heart. I got. That's 2H. Oh my god, I have Thunder. I forget that I have Thunder, dude. Oh my god. I gotta do this version. Oh, I can just do this. Make it hard for her to zone. All right. Don't have a lot of drag engage to work with, and they. That sucks for you. That sucks for you. Oh, I ran right into that. I knew the DP was coming. I knew it. I knew it in my bones, brother. That's fine. What? I won that? That's crazy. My old skill is better than yours. Oh, what the hell was that? All right, so yeah, Dragon neutral here is gonna be really good because she just doesn't get the zone for free. Nope. could have done the dust loop combo. I could have done it there, and she would have died, actually. But it's okay. We're in a good spot. Yeah, Zooey. Yeah. For Viki, I see the vision. Nope. I thought she was gonna pirouette through that. Let's get spike ball here. That's good damage. Oh, nice. See, that's what I should be looking out for. Woo. Nope. You're playing my game today. You're dead. Oh, baby. From going from Viki, Vira to Viki Zooey is so nice. That is so, oh man, that was so good. That's that felt good. That felt good, man. That is like, so maybe not the main again, but maybe a counter pick for bad Vira matchups. Maybe. Who says no? Who says no?
Believe in victory.
Zooey mirror. All right, good mash. Okay. Nice.
Battle 2. Engage.
I'm gonna walk forward. 6XL. Mid screen. Bow. And look at that. I'm already in the corner. I didn't mean to backdash, man. Probably could have gotten something a little bit better there. All right, GP. My mash. Fine. Yeah. That was me not knowing how to close that.
Battle 3. Engage.
Really? Did that not connect? Oh, I could have gotten the dust loop combo. No. God bless DP. No, I was worried about getting the dust loop combo. I didn't get a combo, period. Okay. I'm gonna jump back. Ooh, that's pretty nice. All right, let me see what I can get here. I can get DP'd. Oh, that's so nice. I didn't even need BP for that. That's so cool that you can do that on normal hit. That's so cool.
Battle 2. Engage.
Jumping back. Yeah. This is Zooey we're talking about. You do love you, your... I think I'm Vira, man. This will work. As soon as I saw them twitch the last time, I was like, you're gonna get hit by this. Let's go. That is still plus. That is still plus, brother. This character definitely does have some sauce. I definitely need to refine her if I am going to be playing her as a secondary, which I'm kind of floating in my mind right now because those Viki games made me think there's counter pick potential with her. Zooey might not be a bad choice. I've also been looking at Catalina and Siegfried, which I may do videos on in the future, but we'll see how it goes. But in terms of the Zooey video, that's all for today. Appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what videos you want to see from the Granblue sphere. I also make music, so definitely check that out as well. It's the bulk of the channel and it's what I really want to be doing, so check all of that out. I'll have a very interesting project coming out pretty soon in the next month regarding music, so definitely make sure to keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. Once again, I will see you in the next one. Be easy, y'all.